Okay, now let us talk about this Jamaican cult leader that was arrested. And he goes by the name His Excellency Dr. Kevin O. Smith, Jamaica's eminent international ambassador, Israel God King 999. Another cult leader coming out of Montego Bay in Jamaica. People connect the dots. Use critical thinking and ask questions. Another cult leader coming out of Montego Bay. Right? Now, Kevin O. Smith getting a bit too cocky and sloppy is what put the final icing on the cake to let me realize that there is indeed a powerful satanic organization operating in Jamaica. Let us further connect the dots. In 2018, a gruesome find, and it was of a young 21-year-old man by the name of Kieran Spence from a farm heights in Montego Bay. Now, the body was fully clothed, but Kieran was missing his tongue, his eyes, and his left hand. His face was also gone, right? That is what let me realize something is indeed going on. No, Kevin Smith being so sloppy is the final icing on the cake. Jamaica is indeed the location of a very powerful satanic organization. Now, here you get your answer as to what is happening to your missing children and missing young people. Right? Now is October, right? And it is a time that they do a lot of offering to the beast, a lot of sex offering and blood sacrifice to the beast. Because if you want to be wealthy, if you want position, if you want power, you've got to give something to the beast, to these entities, these fallen ones, right? Now Kevin O. Smith want to move up the rings. He wants to get more power, more position, but he got a bit too sloppy. Right? Now, I would not be surprised if he turns up dead, because he's not alone. Right? He is not alone. Other wealthy, powerful people are a part of this cult. Right? And when he realized, Kevin O. Smith realized he's going to go down really hard, chances are he might start chirping like a little canary. Right? Let us connect the dots and ask questions, right? Now, the number that he called to be sacrificed, 144, that is mighty interesting, because remember, the Bible tells us that there will be 144,000 sealed by the Most High Creator. Now, those people that will be sealed will form part of his rulership in the next kingdom. Right? And those people that will be sealed will also be here on earth to protect as we go through this tribulation. Another point is he told the females to wear white and the men were naked. So he was looking to blood sacrifice and do some sort of a sex ritual. And these entities, they love sex ritual, and the more perverse, the more power, the more favor you will get from them, because they love to humiliate man, and they love it when we go against the Most High Creator, right? No, you need to understand that no one should tell you how to dress when it comes on to religion, right? Because when you stand in front of your Creator, you will not be wearing a designer dress. He won't be telling you to go put the dress on that he like, that designer, right? You need to understand that humanity is watched 24/7, right? You are watched. You might close your door, but there's an audience. Good, bad, indifferent. Those that crawl under the rock, those that are powerful, a lot of entities are watching you. So whatever you're wearing is not important. Right? Another thing about this entire situation is when he gathered his members, it's not only adults, men, women, it was also children as well, right? And what did Aleister Crowley says? The best sacrifice is a young child, preferably a boy, right? Let's keep it moving, because a member of his congregation happens to be a Jamaican police officer. Now we have reports coming in from the U.S. State Department which expresses concern that some Jamaican police officers could be involved in human trafficking, and that report is from July 2021. You can go and look it up for yourself, use critical thinking, and understand the times that we're living in, right? Now, another point that you need to pay keen attention to is that Kevin O. Smith was not 100% lies. He was 99% lies and 1% truth. That is how you get the sheeple. That is how you get them to come and to stay. You've got to tell them some truth, right? Now, when he's telling his followers that Jamaica is going to be getting a tsunami, he's completely correct, because I saw that in a vision, and the waters were coming in from the north coast, which makes perfectly good sense, because now we get the evidence that there is a satanic organization operating in Jamaica, and the location is the north coast, right? He also tell his followers that they should turn their TV off or get rid of their television set. And there is right as well, because these television sets can indeed spy on you, and that is why I put them in their own special place. It is also reported that he have cellar that is filled with food, and many of you should be getting your food supplies in and your heirloom seed, or they call them heritage seed, because there is going to be a man-made famine, and it will be of biblical proportion, right? Now, this man is just a undercover Eddie Long, because it is alleged that he's involved in underage sex with young boys, right? And when you see the rainbow flag in his organization, the rainbow colors lined up in his organization, it's a dead giveaway as to what is going on, right? Now, this thing goes to the very top, right? Kevin Smith is letting you know, right, that your young children and your young people, when they go missing, they are being used for blood sacrifice. And when he tells his followers about the mark of the beast, he is completely right also. Because after all, if he noticed that they can round Jamaicans up and tell them to take the Nephilim potion, why shouldn't he be sloppy enough to tell them to just come on over? Right? Because normally when people are going to blood sacrifice anyone, they kidnap them, sedate them, and lock them in a dungeon. But because he's been so sloppy, he's been so cocky, so certain of himself, he can just tell them to turn up and not secure where the sacrifice is going to be. Understand the times that we are living in. Jamaica, open your eyes. Too much is going on under your nose. This goes to the very top, right? This satanic organization that is operating on the island is not operated by poverty-stricken people. It is operated by rich, powerful people. And that is why you'll be getting a spanking. You'll be getting a massive earthquake followed by a tsunami, right? Because too many of you keep quiet. And when the few of us come on out and speak, you all laugh and ridicule. Now, I noticed there's a lot of jokes going around when he tell his followers to come. There is an ark that they need to get aboard on. Because you cannot see it or you cannot feel it, that doesn't mean it is not there. There are thousands, if not millions of these ark, or the spacecraft I should say, that is hovering over Earth, that is getting ready to reveal themselves. How do you think they're going to fake the rapture that they put in the Bible to trick you people? You need to pray, use discernment, and say glory be to the Most High.